Yesterday's prophecies, today's headlines. This is the Hal Lindsey Report. And now, Hal Lindsey.
Good evening and welcome to this edition of the Hal Lindsey Report. Well, we have some very interesting things tonight to talk to you about. There are some things that are unique in the history of the world. And so, let's take a look at it. The Vehicle Valley corridor runs from the Mexican border up into Arizona. It crosses Interstate 8 between the Arizona towns of Gila Bend and Casa Grande, continuing north to Phoenix. Now, according to the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, the Vehicle Valley has been unofficially ceded to the Mexican drug trafficking cartels. The federal government has posted signs along Interstate 8 in the Vehicle Valley warning travelers that the area is unsafe because of drug and alien smugglers. Those signs effectively constitute the new border with Mexico. The sheriff of Arizona's Pinal County, Paul Babiu, confirms that Mexican drug cartels now control some parts of the state. The DHS seems to confirm that view. In a memo sent in May and widely circulated, the Department of Homeland Security warned, "We just received information from a proven, credible, confidential source who reported that a meeting was held in Puerto Penasco in which every smuggling organization who utilizes the Vehicle Valley was told to attend." The memo continued, "It was decided that the cartel would send a group of 15 very well-equipped and armed sicarios, which is Spanish for assassin, complete with bulletproof vests, into the Vehicle Valley." The cartel has a map of where the most bandit activity has been occurring. The group will walk into the valley, taking 4 days to get into LPOP positions and communicate back to Penasco. Now, the acronym LPOP means Listening Post, Observation Post. In other words, the cartels are establishing intelligence gathering outposts on American soil. The DHS memo went on, Penasco will then send groups of simulated backpackers carrying empty boxes covered with burlap into the Vehicle Valley to draw out the bandits. Once the bandits have been identified, sicarios will take out the bandits. Incidentally, the night of the Vehicle Valley shooting, we received information from a source who reported that the scouts in the valley, the cartel has 23 scout locations with rolling encryption, were reporting that the bandits had shot 2 sheriff's deputies and the area was covered with cops. The night of the Vehicle Valley shooting refers to the April 30th incident when Pinal County Deputy Sheriff Louis Parole was ambushed in Vehicle Valley by armed smugglers. Sheriff Babiu explained, "The competing cartels are actually working in concert together to protect drug loads in America." That's more than we can say for the competing agencies charged with protecting our borders. The DHS admits that it issued the memo in May. However, Matthew Chandler, a spokesman for the department, now says this particular information proved to be inaccurate. At this time, DHS does not have any specific credible information on intra-cartel violence taking place in Arizona. You know, it's a shame that the DHS failed to notify the Arizona law enforcement agencies of that fact. And since all the other information in the memo is correct and subsequent investigation confirms forensic evidence of the allegations contained in it, common sense dictates that we should believe Sheriff Babiu rather than Secretary Napolitano. The fact that there are parts of the United States that are not safe for Americans because they have been invaded by a foreign army should send a chill down every American spine. The fact that the Department of Homeland Security issued warnings and posted signs telling Americans to stay away from the invaded parts instead of sending troops to drive the invaders away says a lot about our priorities. This is an admission that the Obama administration has failed in its most fundamental constitutional responsibility to defend America against all enemies, both foreign and domestic. As a matter of fact, the number one reason the federal government was created is to provide for the common defense of the nation. But then, if the Constitution is not important to you, why uphold it?
So what the hell is Obama doing about this? The same thing he did during the BP Deepwater Horizon oil rig disaster. He's going to play golf.
Yes, we can. 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 Yes, we can.